not what it is, baby. What it is, I gotta go. Never wanna change, but you still there, laying down, pay the load. Break it down, back it up. I just got you a flight, a couple down on gas me up. And now you think the word is in your hands, you're acting up. Yeah, my is bad as and I got you mad as right now. I'm saying you're the highest in
Yo. Welcome into Little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy, Johnny Radio. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's a little two-stepping Tuesday. You know that?
A little two-stepping Tuesday with the dudes down in Texas. They didn't have a good two-step last night.
No. By the way, Grizz didn't either.
Now, how you lose to a team that lose 16 in a row? You lost to somebody that's more slower than you.
I had to think it had to be purpose or.
But see this losing purpose I'm not with, John.
I ain't down with losing culture.
Yeah, you know that's what that's going back to the Shy Brown article. No,
again,
we ain't feeling that.
And the thing is that also kind of just sucks. Like and there's a lot of people that I know who, a lot of the regular okay, let's just keep it real. How many Grizzlies season ticket holders right now are giving away their tickets more so than they've ever given away before?
Or just simply not going?
Well,
one or the other.
If you're not going to go to the Grizzlies game and you have season ticket holders, you need to text me every single day. I'll give them away. Make sure people go to the game.
We could do that, but it's like the interest level in that thought process. It's just not. People not with it.
But like what I'm saying is, so like my cousin Bob called me yesterday, and he's like, "Hey man, I got some great tickets that were given to me. You want to go with me?" I was like, "I can't go. I had so much stuff, that." And I was like, "I wish I could." And he ended up taking, instead of like, his son, a friend, him, and me. He took his son and two friends.
Well, here's the thing.
But like a couple kids get to go to games that never get to go. Because season ticket holders right now, let's be real, they just giving away their tickets. Right. My wife's wonderful boss, nicest man in the world, gives away his tickets no matter what when he's not going to go. Make sure somebody uses them. Right. He gave away some of his tickets to friends and different people. So I know a lot of people who usually don't get to go and sit down in that lower bowl in some of these seats. They're going,
or just get to go,
or just get to go regularly, or going, and then they're seeing this, and they're like, "Oh, now I understand why they don't want to go to their very, very, very nice, expensive season tickets."
Or it depends on how that game experience was, because you could have some kids go. They just have a good time because they're in the NBA.
Because they kids, yeah.
Yeah, they're just cool, and that's a good deal. Some people go just to get concessions, John.
Well, that's the most expensive place to go get them.
This is true. But
unless you are a part of the Sissy's Log Cabin, and this is not the text and listener line, this is the Sissy's Log Cabin, where you go in and you get all their food and their beer
that's that club suite level
stuff. That's that pimp, man. No, it's down on that. That's down.
No, that's that pimp level.
That's
courtside level. Yeah, not bad.
A lot of people don't know about that.
They got a Wi-Fi connect right there.
You don't want a Wi-Fi.
And only right there.
No, you don't want a Wi-Fi because you're mingling. If every girl down there that's hot, you want to know her.
But that's why they want it, so
rich.
Because she can post her reel.
The thing is, they probably think I'm rich too.
You see?
See, I love playing the rich guy.
And it's perfect for the performance.
My name is John.
It's perfect for the performative world of Instagram and TikTok.
No, I don't need to be on it. Don't be like taking no pictures now.
You don't.
Hey, listen, no photos, no posting me nowhere. It's damn cameras, bro. Like back in the day, you used to have like that Polaroid. And like you would have to take the picture and then like shake it out. Yeah. And it wasn't like you posted it on the internet. No. Do you know how hard it was to get caught cheating back then?
Yeah.
Like you literally had to be an idiot.
Access created a monster.
And now they like, are you dating this guy? I saw on that. Like, have you seen that? And they'll post his picture, and then like 4 girls will come back. Yes.
Oh, there are Facebook groups completely dedicated to that.
Yeah, I know. Like
men and for women.
It's hard to be a player these days,
It really
bruh.
is, man.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
Well, you can't do it in the normal human landscape.
But you can do straight up hooker stuff that's
absolutely.
legally, because then you can go on like the Tinder, or there's a one called Grinder I found out.
my God.
Not that I've done it myself. I have very young neighbors. Well, not very young. One of them's like 40.
They're young enough to get it.
And one's like 30-ish,
Yeah,
5-ish, 6-ish.
It's right in the realm of
But like they're
they
in
know.
that whole, area where there's
that
still
whole demographic where we know.
my man was telling me about it. I don't know how, they don't listen, so it doesn't matter. But my little homie down the street was telling me about it. And he's like, bro. He's like, and he's which is funny because he's I think 40 or 41. He's like, man, the 40-year-old women, man, like if you get one that's older, 40, that he like them cougars, which is funny because I'm like, dude, that's how old are you, bro? But like he's like, don't mess with the young ones because they crazy.
So he's like rewards member level on this thing.
He's just like, don't mess with the young ones because they're crazy. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I ain't got to get on the website to understand that.
Like young ones want items.
Yeah.
Like materials,
performance,
boyfriend, and then they'll be also still on the grinder getting stuff from other boys. We expect you to drop your grinder,
and they're going to put you on the Instagram reel,
Tinder,
Tinder, TikTok, Instagram. They're going to have you on reels.
Yeah,
in a performance, and they'll never see you, but they'll see what you've done.
But he said the 40, but like the ones that are 40 and above, he said it's different like game. Strictly business.
Yeah, different game. With that.
It's like y'all match up. It's like time, place, done. And then she's like, all right, have a great time.
Yeah, they got no time
Hasta mañana, buenos dias.
Yeah, let's roll. I respect that lane.
I do too. Because, older women know what they want. That's why Chaz married me.
Some of them do. We'll get to that another time.
True that. There's always crazies. There's also like really sensitive, weird dudes out there that definitely need to get a T shot. Like high estrogen, low T's dudes like crybabies. I hate to say it, I got a buddy of mine. He's just too emotional, man.
Emotions make you cry sometimes, according to
No, I mean, I'm just talking about like everything. Like he takes everything so personal and gets his feeling hurt. Like I literally called the other day. It's like, dude, are you a woman? I was like, man, I've known you since you were like 15 years old. What is happening? I was like, you need to go get your levels tested.
Yeah, the R&B group H-Town had a song out about 30 years ago called Emotions, and pretty much stated what you just stated. Emotions make you cry sometimes. They make you sad sometimes. Sometimes they can even make you fall in love, John.
Well, I mean, love is great.
I mean, that was like...
Love makes the world go round.
That was like the lyrics of the hook, though.
Oh.
To the song. I just added the John part, but...
I got you. Well, we got a lot of stuff going on today because it is a Views from the 22 Tuesday. So we're going to talk with my good buddy Mo Schefter at 11:30 today.
He's got an agenda.
I know. I saw it. He has an agenda. But I also have some questions about the whole Indiana-Chicago situation.
And, I'm just going to let y'all just talk football, and I'm just join in intermittently when I have something to say.
Like, this whole Indiana-Chicago situation is insane.
But it's like Memphis, West Memphis, from what I hear.
Well, no, it's also, I mean, it's like,
South Haven.
Well, I mean, it's not, technically, I think they said it would be like if you lived in the middle of Chicago, it'd be like, I think a 40-minute drive, possibly.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's just like Memphis, like downtown to Carterville.
Just shrink,
But like the place that they're talking about moving, it's like an industrial area. Where's the infrastructure? You might be able to fit a stadium there, but where are you going to put the parking lot? Like, it looks like a piece of trash.
Yeah, Chicago.
And then Chicago, all they had to do is come up with $80 million. I mean, we got Robert Pera, who's strong-arming us for $350 more million because we were going to give him $250, $300 more million because we were going to give him $250. He wants $550. That's one of our hang-ups on the whole
trade
lease. And they were just going to get 80.
Can we put our owner on the trade
block? Had to give
block?
80.
I mean, is it possible to put an owner on the trade block?
Chicago, I saw this, spent $3 billion on homelessness last year. And I don't know if you know, I saw a lot of homeless dudes. And I don't know if you know, remember we talked about the difference between $1 million and $1 billion?
Yeah.
How the hell can $3 billion for one city not like give all them people a place to stay, bruh?
I almost hit you with a Chief Keef lyric, but it wasn't going to be appropriate for radio. But that's that ish we don't like.
Like, that's insanity.
It's very much.
$3 billion?
Very much insanity, yo.
Again, we talked about it. What is $1 million for people to understand it? Because, like, a lot of people can't understand numbers in a way, but everybody understands time. 1 million seconds, like, for you to understand, I believe was 11 days and 4 hours.
Yeah.
And a billion seconds was 32.7 years.
Yeah.
Like, think about what I'm talking about, the difference between 1 million and 1 billion. Right. When you got 3 of them, like, bro, I don't know if you know this. I can go to the grocery store. I can get some stuff on the cheap if I'm buying $1 billion worth of it.
A whole lot.
Like, I definitely can feed everybody. Everybody.
Whole lot.
But anyway, that's what I'm trying to say. Chicago's screwing stuff up. The mayor looked like an idiot 5 days ago. Oh, the Chicago Bears are the Chicago Bears. They're not going anywhere. And then they're like, yo, we moving to Indiana. Like 4 days later. And then I'm just kind of like, also, you look at the land and I'm like, no, dude, they're like using Indiana to get maybe what they want. Because, like, there ain't no way there's enough infrastructure to, like, actually build that stadium over there. Like, Ohio, check yourself. It's going to be expensive. You need to, like, put some urinals, like, in some troughs or whatever in the men's bathroom with the shoe, because the shoe's a piece of trash at Ohio State. Columbia is the worst. Like, when I went to Ohio State to the shoe, it was the worst stadium, like, for what I expected. It was the most disappointing. It was like a bigger, cheaper version of the Liberty Bowl, just shaped different.
Just about to say you
like an open end. But at least we have urinals.
At least we got urinals. That's fair.
And again, why does a man's bathroom need 50 full toilets? Like, what? You know how hard it is to put up the seat.
I mean,
for your wife and children.
They may be selling riding food in that joint, man. You can't hold it.
But what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying. Like, you need urinals because you don't want dudes just pissing all over the toilet. We can't even do it for our wife and our children to lift that thing up. They got a sign in the women's restroom over here. You notice that? Walk in the women's restroom. What does it say? Lift the toilet seat. Please put it down.
And wipe.
Wipe if there's anything that you spill. You know why? Do you remember Alexis Grace?
Yes.
So she worked here out at the Q years ago and did the American Idol thing. And she's doing something good, I'm sure. She's a great little singer. But she's so tiny. Like skinniest little thing you've ever seen. So you know her butt barely fit on a regular toilet, let alone if the seat was up. Man, I am on air. Right here in the bathrooms, not there.
Right across, right.
And I can hear her with my headphones on, screaming, "Who the bleep?" And I hear the door, like you can hear, it's like, "Cuck." And she is screaming at the top of the lungs. My girl went to go use the restroom, pulled them pants down, went and sat down. That sucker was up. My bad. It's the first time I've admitted to it. I hope you're not listening, dear. Because I did not admit it to her. No way. She looked like she could kill me. She might have weighed like 75. No, she probably was like 95. But man, I'm talking about like soaking wet, whole body in. Like belly, chest, hair, shoes, knees, everything. Like,
because you didn't let the seat down.
Yeah. So, there's that. Sorry about that, Alexis. Or Alexa. What was it? Alexis Grace? Yeah, whatever. I'm sorry, dear. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that was bad, dude. And the funny thing is, like, they kept asking, like, who did it? I was like, man, it could have been a woman. They should have known it was me. How do you know it was a man? Women don't lift it up.
Which, honestly, you gave yourself away.
Could have been a woman.
That was a dead giveaway.
Sorry, y'all. But yeah, we have a very busy show because we'll talk a little bit about the Chicago Bears, the situation that's going on with them. Plus, we got free agency news. I got to bring up Ty Simpson.
What Ty do?
No, it's just I love how we start reaching so hard and so far and so fast, and like the Rams are leaking out. And if this is getting out for the Rams, do I believe it? I don't know. I almost feel like they want to screw the Steelers, who might reach up and try to grab Ty Simpson, or you know what I'm saying, like putting out news that Sean McVay is looking to get Ty Simpson and let him sit behind Matt Stafford and learn because he thinks Ty Simpson could be the next Matt Stafford. I'm like, what? Did you watch Stafford at Georgia?
He was like that.
Like that. Have you noticed the hose that Matty has?
Like, for real, like that.
Did you see how many starts old Matty got down at Georgia in college?
He was started straight out the gate too as a freshman, right?
I'm pretty sure. I think it was his redshirt freshman year. I think he sat one. It may have been,
yeah. Either way, whether it was true or redshirt, it's freshman.
But I mean, Stafford was. I'd have to look that up because I can't remember. I'm not that crazy Georgian. But I will tell you, like he was about that, and he is not the next Matt Stafford. And Mel Kiper, and he does it every single year. Just goes over the top. Here's what he compared. Here's what that Mel Kiper. I saw this morning, and this is dead serious. He said, "When I look at Ty Simpson, let me just tell you something. Peyton Manning did not throw the prettiest football when he came out. He had one of the worst combines I'd ever seen. I wouldn't be surprised if Ty Simpson is not that good, but he thinks like Peyton Manning. He studies like Peyton Manning. And what if you didn't take a chance on Peyton Manning because his ball wasn't pretty?" I'm like, dude, Mel, calm down. Calm down, Mel. Peyton came in there and played at Tennessee and even forego going to the NFL his junior year and came back his senior year. Like, you know what I talk about? I want 30 college starts. Remember when I was telling you that? That way you were in the live fire. You actually have experience. You've seen all the defenses.
At least 3 seasons of that.
Like, you get 30 starts at least for me, and I feel a lot more comfortable picking you. Ty Simpson was the starting quarterback at Alabama for one season, and what the hell they do? They got their ass kicked.
And Matt
they shouldn't have beat Alabama.
Matt was a true freshman. He was the first.
He was a true. He was the true.
He was a true freshman. He was the first true freshman quarterback to start for Georgia since Quincy Carter.
That's what it was, man.
And the first to start out of high school since Eric Zier.
Wow. Oh, Eric Zier.
He had a cannon for a minute, man.
I'll tell you one thing, man. Quincy, man, when he got them braces, bro, when he was playing with Dallas,
when he was out there.
Just seems like nobody took him serious anymore.
I mean, because he was down there snorting all the powder.
With his braces.
Down there acting like player fly.
Damn, Quincy. See, that's some BS. They could have paid him in college. You could have got him in college. See? And Quincy, who the hell was your bag man and I get you at least a dentist to give you some free braces?
I mean, at least Quincy didn't catch DUI.
But here's the thing here's what Mel Kiper said today. He thinks he is a cross between Peyton Manning and Matt Stafford. He has the study habits of Peyton Manning. He is all about football like Peyton Manning. But he said he had the arm strength of Matt Stafford. Now, neither one of those two guys are going to run a 4.5 40. And neither is Ty Simpson. Well, no-ish. But, dude, you're talking about two of the best pocket quarterbacks that have played in the last 30 years, bro.
I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't done NFL draft coverage for the TV people in a long time. I didn't even know Mel Kiper was still in business doing this
Hell
stuff.
Yeah, he is, idiot.
Where's Todd McShay, first of all?
Todd, I don't even think has a job no more. What's he doing?
I would say Todd was better than Mel when they were together. So it's like, as far as being more accurate from what I remember, being more accurate in assessments.
And I'm not saying Ty Simpson is booty either.
Right.
I'm saying,
I don't know where the Peyton Manning deal comes from when he gets that, but okay.
Okay, here's the problem I have with Ty Simpson. Again, he doesn't have enough starts for me. Okay?
That's fair.
He's not 6'4", 235 pounds. what is he, 5'1"? Let's look at it. I think it's 5'2" at the most. I think he's like 5'1.5", 205. Look up his little look up his size and stature. I think he's good in the pocket. I think they didn't have a running game. I think he is accurate on any mid-level passes. He can throw he has a good catchable ball to his backside of the backfield. He reads the slants extremely well. He can throw the out route. He can throw the 10-yard out route. It's when he pushes the ball vertically down the field. Now, can he throw a fade route? Yes. It's more of that back shoulder throw that gives me a little bit of a problem. And then it's also, if you look at the post, when you got to throw it over the linebacker and underneath the safety, it's got to be on a rope. It's got to be above the course, like I said. And I just didn't really necessarily say I saw that from him.
6'2", 210 is what the
6'2", 210
measurables are.
So we'll find out at the combine exactly, but they list him at 6'2", 210.
What I'm looking at from the AI overview is 6'2", 208 to 210. So I just gave him 210 as a solid round off.
He is not. I'm not sitting there saying he's a small guy.
Well, they list him as an above average arm talent, above average, capable of generating high torque with fluid hips, though sometimes misses high. Athleticism, strong for the position, allowing design runs and escapability. Okay. Accuracy, elite in intermediate routes, particularly over the middle, but shows inconsistency on deep throws 25 yards or deeper.
I mean, Stafford's only 6'3", 220. But I don't know if you know, he's got one of the most special arms I've ever seen. No look passes. Matt Stafford is 6'3" and 1/3 inch, 220 pounds. And again, 6'2", 210. I'm just saying it's not like he's gonna run. If you don't think Ty Simpson can be Matt Stafford or Peyton Manning, then why the hell are you going to draft him in the first round? Do you see what I mean by that?
Right.
But doesn't Mel Kiper almost feel like to try to put that around Ty Simpson? Like, damn, dude, remember who's the dude with the chest tattoo that dated the really hot chick back in the day with Alabama?
How far are we talking?
When they won the national championship, Nick Saban, AJ McCarron. Thank you. I can never remember his name because I just think of his hot ass wife. And remember, what's his name got in trouble on the broadcast for like thirst trapping over her. Remember? Oh, she's such a hot lady. They're like, calm down, you dirty ass old man. We'll find out who that is. We'll find out who it is. But we got to talk real NFL talk. And you know I always want y'all to join me at the Sissy's Log Cabin text and listener line where life's too short for ordinary jewelry, 901-360-8255. Hit me with any questions that you want me to ask my man Mo Schefter, because he's next from Views from the 22, right here on Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
The 2025 Range Rover Sport sits right at the heart of the Land Rover lineup, offering a perfect mix of style, performance, and versatility. Smaller and more agile than a full-size Range Rover, it's a great option for everyone who wants luxury and practicality. Every model comes with 8-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive standard. Whether you navigate city streets or tackle rough terrain, Range Rover Sport has you covered. Every drive is powerful and breathtaking. The 2025 Range Rover Sport is the epitome of sporting luxury. Test drive one at Jaguar Land Rover Bluff City.
Napa Cafe celebrates 28 years in 2026.
Hi, I'm Glenda Hastings, owner of Napa Cafe, and I want to thank you for making us part of your dining experiences. If you are a first-time guest or have dined with us countless times, I want to thank you for making us part of your lives. Whether you're celebrating with the crowd or planning a cozy date night on the town, Napa Cafe can provide you an extraordinary evening. We have 5 dining rooms, including our private wine cellar, our Jan's room for 2 guests, and the Eleanor room for parties up to 60. Sit back, relax, and celebrate. Leave the cooking to us. Come see me at Napa Cafe, 5101 Sanderlin Avenue, We're open Wednesday through Saturday for dinner starting at 5 o'clock. We also offer curbside pickup from our full menu. For details on our stay-in, dine-out menu or reservations, visit our website at napacafe.com. We can't wait to serve you.
Come join in and celebrate 28 years of Napa Cafe in 2026.
Do you know one of the best things you can do for your employees or family's health? Provide Arctic Clear bottled water. Arctic Clear bottled water is your locally owned and operated bottled water provider. Arctic Clear is 100% natural spring water with free delivery and setup, dependable service, and no long-term contracts. What an easy choice. Call Jeff Manus today, 901-382-2363, or visit arctic-clear.com. Arctic Clear bottled water. Call now, 382-2363. That's 382-2363.
Remember the song, How Many More Times? That's right, the title of the song that fits in right with what I always tell people. This is Sheldon Rosengarten with Mark's Ben Store Realtors. Before you put your house on the market, I always tell people to talk to 2 to 3 real estate brokers to not only find out what they think of your home and its pricing, but more important, what they will do for you. And make sure that I am one of them. There are keys to my highly successful strategic marketing program that involve preparing your house for the market and being able to present it before any objections take place. I've done this for a long time, and my professional team has one goal in mind: to get you to the closing table making as much money as possible. But first, remember what people often say: when you want the job done, call Shell Done at 483-0546 or memphisrelocate.com. Remember, how many more times? That's Shell Done at memphisrelocate.com or 483-0546, and tell me the name of the band that sang that song.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour with Johnny Radio. This hour brought to you by MemphisMoldInspector.com. Here once again is Johnny Radio.
Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boys are time bombs. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It's a little 2-7 Tuesday. You know it's always brought to you by the best, and the best right now is my homie. And you think I would say Mo Schefter. Close, but no cigar. Mo is the man, but it's Mosier, Stan Mosier. My man Stan Mosier at Memphis Mold Inspector. You can go to memphismoldinspector.com. You can check it out with me right now. One, it's a family business. He's the only licensed mold assessor in the Mid-South. Don't take chances with mold. Get a consultation from him for absolutely free on the phone. He is an expert. He knows his business like the back of his hand. He's been doing it forever. Your air needs to be purified. You can also get air purification products online. You can shop for his products right there online. But I mean, I'm talking about like mycotoxin testing. CRIS, air quality expert. Like I'm telling you right now, he's the man. He's rigorous. He's done all the training. He's taken all the exams. He's had the background checks. He's licensed. He's the man. He's the myth. He's a living legend, and he's a damn good cook. Stan Mosier at Memphis Mold Inspector. Go to memphismoldinspector.com. That's memphismoldinspector.com. And remember, this is very important. He is just coming out there and bringing all kinds of science and a bunch of equipment, and he's going to test out your house just to make sure. Whoa. What was that? Somebody sneaking in. It sounded like my sexy voice. But he's going to come out to your crib, and he's going to do everything to make sure that the air that you breathe is good. We just had a terrible ice storm. Water leak in your house. What happens when water gets in? It sits there. You got a heater running. You got this going on, dust. Next thing you know, you got mold growing. You're breathing in the spores in your lungs. You're not giving your children a chance to have a good future. You might be killing grandma. You're destroying yourself. Man, get peace of mind. Get your air right. Go to memphismoldinspector.com or call my homie Stan Mosier himself. It's a very simple number, 901-292-7788. Say it with me, 901 292 7788. Now, the thing is, I know my dad's number by heart, I realized, and my mom's.
That's kind of good and
I
important.
still remember those.
Those are important. That's good.
I'm learning chassis as fast as I can.
That one's kind of vital too.
2816.
Now you can't start out no phone number from anybody from our generation with 281 because we gonna follow it up with 330-8004.
901-281-6367. I got it. I'm gonna remember it. But Stan Mosier's the number I'm talking about. It's 901-292-7788. Give him a call right there. Bing, bang, boom. He's going to pick up the phone. He's going to take care of you. And he does everything. Memphis, Germantown, Carterville, Bartlett, Cordova, Millington, hell, Oakland, Arlington, North Mississippi, Olive Branch, Southern South Haven, I meant. Southern Miss. Like Coldwater, Horn Lake, Corinth, Sanatobia, man. West Memphis, he ain't afraid. He ain't riding dirty like damn Tony Allen and Big Bam Bam Bigelow or whatever. He'll go to West Memphis.
Bam Bundy.
Bam Bam Bundy. He'll go to Jonesboro, Forest City, Marion. By the way, I dated like 15 hairdressers from Jonesboro. Like, it was amazing how many hot hairdressers were trying to like start a life in Jonesboro when I was young. I was working at Alfred's. Remember, they come right across the bridge and go to Alfred's?
Yeah.
Man, that's why I know West Memphis is buck ass wild. There's a little kid over there, I'm sure, somewhere. Not little, no more.
No, you say he probably about 20 back now.
No, I'm just kidding. There's not. I take care of my children. And I'm also smart, because remember, this is a very, very important thing. PSA. Did you hear about this? 15 to 27. The rate of the gash is steadily, continuously increasing. Dude, if you ain't going to abstain, wrap your damn thing. Ladies, make him wear it. Men, quit being stupid. Like, do you want to have that talk like Usher has to have that talk to everybody? Just want to let you know I have herpes. No. Do you want to sound like Charlie Sheen? I'm winning, but I have AIDS. No. Do you want to be like probably Britney Spears and talk about gonorrhea and syphilis? No. That's reckless speculation. Don't know anything about it. Boy, but the way she's been dancing on TV, you got to think she's got that syphilis brain. You know what makes you crazy? Syphilis, right? Did you know that, Jay? Jay's over there like, I ain't even having this conversation. This is important, man. We live in Memphis, Tennessee.
I mean, it's vital.
Like, kids, stop it.
It's very reckless. Stay away from, these are the people that's drinking Four Loko, John.
That's right. Don't drink Four Loko, man. It makes you make bad decisions. I'll tell you one person that's never made a bad decision. Well, he's made a bad decision, but you know what he does? He learns from his mistakes. But by the way, if you catch the gas, you can't go back on your mistake, bro. You're screwed.
No, you really can't.
Like, ask Usher. Comes around once a month. Just says hello. And he's not even a woman. It's not a period I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is, we are going to talk some football, and I'm switching gears. I apologize. First and foremost, let me welcome in a guy who I know who doesn't have the gash, a man whose reputation precedes himself. He's got class.
He got a theme too. You got a little theme music too.
You do? Give it to me.
A little bit.
Mo.
Continue with your intro.
Hey, they call him the Mo Man. Mo money, mo taxes, mo problems, mo women. But Mo ain't got the gas. Mo Schefter, what's up?
What's the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6?
I was about to just ask him that
I don't know.
Like 30 to 40 grand expletive.
And he's referring to the 4.0 Range Rover and the 4.6 Range Rover.
Oh.
Yeah.
We hit you with a little Jay-Z to start today.
I like that, dude.
You know, this will show you me and Ham on the same frequency as always as well, because I was going to come in here with a Jay-Z bar, but, you know, he started with the imaginary player, so. Oh,
I had this planned out when Darian told me, hey, man, hold down twos before me. Oh, okay. I mean, I got Mo and Germ. I got something for him. Cool. Because I don't know if you called yesterday, but we gave Les coming out hard. We brought Les
See,
on.
I love me. Like, I'm all about the ball. He don't even know what I'm talking about. So, by the way, if you were down here during May, if you go to River Beat Fest, by the way, Mo, you'll be able to see me and Superman between each damn show.
I'm going with y'all this year.
I know. You need to go with us, man. We tear it up. We're going to be up there performing. It's going to be fun as hell. But, man, you got so much stuff. You have an agenda, I feel like, today. You know that?
You know, listen, the beautiful thing about the NFL offseason is it don't exist. So we got a whole lot of things we can talk about.
Dude, there are so many things, and I got a question. What do you think about Pickens getting tagged first and foremost?
So, you know,
and by the way, for all those out there who like might be just actually listening to my show because they think life is funny, we're not talking about Carl Pickens, okay? We're talking about his son George. Went to Georgia, went to Pittsburgh, had a great year last year with Dallas, and now as a Cowboy, he's been tagged.
Mm-hmm.
So fill me in.
Yeah, so the quote that I was going to give you from Jay-Z was, a loss ain't a loss is a lesson. Appreciate the pain, it's a blessing. Clearly, Jerry Jones does not learn from his mistakes because to me, if I'm the Cowboys, I'm making one decision or another when it comes to George Pickens. Because when you tag him now, he's going to cost about $30 million directly towards
the cap. Mm-hmm.
That's number one. Number two, you're not going to find anybody to trade with because nobody's going to give up 2 first-round picks for George Pickens. Because that's what happens when you place the franchise tag on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way you trade them. Number three, I think this whole... Who's George Pickens' agent? Same agent as Michael Parsons. Clearly, there's some bad blood one way or another.
Dallas.
Like Taylor Swift. Yeah. So to
bad blood, is that the thing you're thinking? I know that one.
That's exactly what I'm thinking of. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So to me, again, this is just my opinion here. If I'm the Cowboys, I would have liked to make one decision or another. Either we move on without him, and it's a heavy wide receiver draft. There's a couple of good wide receiver value that you can bring in to complement CD for this perceived championship window that you have. Or you sign him long term, you establish this is the foundation of our championship window, and that way the commitment to him isn't as financially stressful from a year-to-year basis. The fact that they tagged him tells me 2 things. Tells me, number one, they're undecided on whether they want to keep him or not. And number 2, they are far off between the numbers that George Pickens wants and the numbers that the Dallas Cowboys want to give him. But giving him the franchise tag, in my opinion, only delays the inevitable, personally. That's just my opinion on it. So I think it's a bad move. I would have rather than made a decision one way or another rather than continuing to just have this song and dance and ain't nobody getting none out of it.
What do you think the Cowboys' direction is then going to be? Like, how are they going to attack the draft? If they're going to keep George and you got CeeDee Lamb, you're going to have Ferguson back. They got Javonte Williams. So your offensive line's pretty much set with Smith and Steele on the edges, BB at center. I think Booker's back. So basically, it feels like they're bringing back the same offense, right?
Yep.
So does that mean that they are going strictly 100% heavy on the D, like all D, all day long, just like
yeah,
she likes it?
So you know, one thing I've been telling people when it comes to the theme of 2025 and 2026 is recognizing patterns. Recognizing whether it be patterns from the universe or patterns in people, so you stop hanging around toxic environments.
Mm-hmm.
And we look at Jerry Jones. Look, I am not going to sit here and criticize the business mind of Jerry Jones, but the blueprint for how he does a football team is out there. So Cowboys fans, you might not want to hear this from me, but I am willing to bet something significant that the Dallas Cowboys will be taking a secondary player, just like they did with Morris Claiborne in 2012 and Byron Jones and Terrence Newman and Mike Jenkins. I think the Dallas Cowboys, I will bet significant money, are going to go with a secondary player with their first round pick. especially with Diggs is gone. They might lose another player. DeRon Bland.
He's been banged up every single damn year.
Yeah, so I wholeheartedly think
it's defensive
they'll go
heavy.
corner. Yeah, and I think they'll go corner.
100%.
I think they'll go corner or safety. I mean, the two kids from Tennessee might be
Is
there.
my favorite hooker not back? Not Amani Hooker, but Malachi Hooker.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's going to be back, but
I just wanted to say his name.
He is who he is. He's not going to change your life. I doubt Caleb Downs is going to be available for him, but I'm sure somebody like the kid from Texas or the kid from Oregon, that Dylan Searman kid or whatever, he could be available. Like I said, on corner, the two cornerbacks from Tennessee could be there. My boy Colton Hood.
What do you think about after they go corner right now, they're going to have to I feel like shore up that linebacking core for sure. And do they give Quinnen Williams any help?
I don't know, because they think Overshown is that guy, and they think some of these young guys that they've sort of had playing time.
Okay, so if they think DeMarvion is the man as their he's the weak side linebacker, I believe, too.
Yeah, I think he's going to be their quarterback. He's going to be their Mike.
He's going to be their guy who's telling everything. So who's going to be their middle linebacker?
You don't think it's going to be Overshown? You don't think he can play middle linebacker?
I don't know if he's big enough to play in the middle, man.
Yeah, I hear you, but it's also a different league, look at
I mean, he can cover like a main man, and I think he'd be good on that drop, like dropping deep in the middle of coverage and everything. But again, I don't know, man. I look at dude, 220 to play right there down in the damn middle, man.
Yeah, but see, he's a weak side in a 43. So meaning if he was to transition to the green dot and be the Mike linebacker, it wouldn't be the hardest transition.
With Quinnen Williams there in the middle, and if you got a bunch of big ass bodies up there, and he doesn't have a bunch of guards that are chipping off of him, I think he would be fine because of his speed and his leverage.
Yeah, plus Dante's going to be back, Clowney's going to be back, Odigawusa is going to be back, Kenny Clark is going to be there. So I actually think they're somewhat comfortable with their current state of their front seven. I think, and I also think they're comfortable with their offensive line. So I think they're going to go.
I do too. I think it's going to be heavy defense and secondary.
Yep. And then if they can get some athletes to go along with Overshown in terms of somebody like not like Emin, but somebody who's capable of being that hybrid safety nickel linebacker type player. But I think Dallas is very confident about their roster. They just feel like they need to shore up that secondary, which they do.
They definitely have to. And the reason I kind of started here, one was because Pickens was tagged, and it gave me a chance. Everybody likes talking about the Cowboys. I'm sure my man Brian Dacus and Eli Savoy are going crazy. They're big Cowboy fans, and they quote are America's team, but it's because of the NFC. I look at, Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley. You have to, stop just in your division. Jaden Daniels is going to be running around with the Commanders again this year. Jackson Dart's got a new coach. Scatterboo will be back.
Yep.
You're going to have to start stopping these mobile quarterbacks who can run, and also they have guys who can run the football. You look over at Chicago Bears with Caleb Williams, a mobile quarterback. Detroit, the best play-action team in football. You're not worried about Jared Goff running, but you sure as hell are very worried about Jahmyr Gibbs. The Green Bay Packers, Jordan Love eventually is going to get it. They got a plethora of backs and a bunch of young wide receivers. Screw the Vikings and JJ. Look over at the South. I'm trying to think to myself, Carolina's kind of on the up-and-coming. Tampa Bay, if they can put it together and stay healthy, I don't know. I'm not even really worried about the South. But then we get to the best in the West. The West is the best, as Jim Morrison said it. Seattle, defending champs. 49ers had more injuries than you can shake a stick at. They look like they came out of a deadgum war. And then the Rams, who I thought were the best team in football, came up just short against Seattle. Those are the best two teams. They're returning a whole lot. When I look at that West, I feel like Dallas has the offense. I think the separation is going to be all about defense, and that's why Seattle came out. And I think that's what Dallas has to fix. And me and Mo Schefter are going to talk about defense. We're going to talk about the Chicago Bears possibly moving and more free agents. Don't touch the dial. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Available locally on your radio dial as well as around the world online at sports56whbq.com. Take us with you everywhere by downloading the Sports 56 app. And at home, just say, Alexa, play Sports 56. Wherever you are, it's easy to stay tuned to Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Looking for sports in all the wrong places? Try the Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill in Lakeland's Town Square. Fun, exciting, friendly, and comfortable with wall-to-wall TVs. 24 taps for all your beers, including $3 domestic and $5 craft pints on Mondays. Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 happy hour. Music bingo Tuesdays. Daily specials and online ordering. The Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill in Lakeland's Town Square. Highway 70. Check Facebook for daily specials and weekend music at the Owner's Box.
I'm Gary York. I'm the service director at Lexus of Memphis. Our service department wants to be more than just a place where you get your oil changed. We do glass repair, windshield replacement, recalibration of your camera and sonar systems, even wheel repair, tire replacement, all the things you would expect from a luxury automotive dealer. Please check out our website. You can schedule your appointment, check out our specials, hours of operation, or if you'd like to do it in person, please reach out to one of our associates at 901-271-5199.
Hi, I'm Ryan Saharovich, a proud partner with NST Injury Attorneys. For over 35 years, we've been fighting for Memphis families after serious accidents when insurance companies are trying to pay as little as possible. We don't back down. We've gone toe-to-toe with insurance companies and won big for people right here in Memphis. If you've been injured, the call is free, and you don't pay unless we win. NST is the way to go. Call 683-7000 or visit nstlaw.com.
Mercedes-Benz Van Center Memphis has serious vans for serious work. At 4430 American Way, they are the Mid-South source for cargo, passenger, crew vans, and custom chassis. Need one or a full fleet? New or used, they've got it with fleet solutions and custom upfits. Certified techs keep you moving with fast maintenance, repairs, and a large parts inventory. Mercedes-Benz Van Center is your Sprinter Van headquarters, 901-237-9302 or sprintervans.com. Mercedes-Benz Van Center Memphis, part of the Tag Truck Center family, driven to keep you on the road.
Winter is here. When the temperature drops, so does your truck's performance. Avoid fuel gelling by using Hot Shot Secret's EDT Plus Winter Defense, a 7-in-1 fuel booster and anti-gel that improves cold weather performance. The 7-point cetane boost decreases DPF regens and increases fuel economy. Be confident that your engine is running smoothly and trouble-free, even in the coldest temperatures. Hot Shot Secret EDT Plus Winter Defense, available at Pilot Flying J, Amazon, O'Reilly Auto Parts, and HotShotSecret.com. Hot Shot Secret, powered by science.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour with Johnny Radio. This hour brought to you by MemphisMoldInspector.com. Here once again is Johnny Radio.
They can't keep Johnny down. We haven't yet built a man that'll keep old Johnny down.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It is a two-stepping Tuesday with views from the 22, and let me tell you something. Views from the 22, their views and their opinions are their views and their opinions. Why do they do that on the news all the time? I mean, or on the TV channels? Like they usually do it right before church.
The views or the expressions are not of
of this station. Yeah. And it's usually before like a church show or like QVC style selling.
We'll talk more about this tomorrow with Dustin Starr. Make sure we remember to bring this up.
Does he have that?
No, but my man New Jack, who used to wrestle in Smoky
Mountain.
From
New Jack City?
No, I got to introduce you to New Jack. You'll be a fan of this.
That would be our first crack reference if we talked about my man.
Crack.
Who's my man? Like Chris Rock played?
Pookie,
yeah.
You know that Pookie was originally supposed to have been played by Martin Lawrence.
They
went for it, but I think Martin he was filming something else though.
Yeah. We got my man Mo Schefter. He is a man, he's a myth, he's a living legend. We've been talking football. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you want to talk to Mo, basically through me, like that's kind of like some spirit level thing. You can speak through Mo Schefter through me with a text at 901-360-8255. I do have a text actually from the Sissy's Log Cabin text and listener line where life's too short for ordinary jewelry. Says, if Dallas is going to go big on the D, their new song should be, I be stroking. I stroke it to the left.
Clarence
Carter. Oh, Lord have mercy. I love some of our texters. Thank you. Again, that would be, I don't know. Thank you, sir.
And I don't think nobody makes the Sissy's Log Cabin listening line jump like we do, though.
Yeah, we do.
Between me, you, and Darian, nah.
We do. Nobody makes also football sound so easy as Mo Schefter. Mo, what's up, my friend?
Hey, brother, it's a beautiful day, surrounded by beautiful people, and we on the beautiful airwaves in Shelby County. I got no reason to complain, Donnie.
And none of us got the gash.
There you go.
That's something that's like a totally anomaly. Like 3 men in like a conversation in Memphis. How many have the gash? It's a trick question. None of us, because it's me, Mo Schefter, and Jay Ham. But if you grabbed up 3 random brothers, I promise you right now, like you go get a couple dudes right off the street right now. I'm gonna say a third. But Mo, for real, you heard me on the exit of the last, talking about the National Football League, specifically the NFC. And we talked just a few years ago about how when we looked at the AFC, you're just thinking about the quarterbacks. You had Pat Mahomes, who was running the league. You got a young Justin Herbert, who's up and coming. Trevor Lawrence with his beautiful hair. C.J. Stroud, the marvelous Jackson, Josh Allen. I can go on. My thing is, though, if you look at the NFC right now, one thing that they do is it seems like the top or upper echelon teams in the NFC all do 2 things well. And that's run the football and throw the ball vertically down the field. And what I mean by that is they do it in different ways. I talked about the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff can't run at all, but how scared is their play action and how bad does it affect their linebackers and their safeties when you have Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery in the backfield, and one of the best play action quarterbacks is Jared Goff. I mean, he puts that in the belly and he pulls it so well. You look at Caleb Williams with his freak athleticism. You look at Jalen Hurts when you got Saquon Barkley back there and the Slim Reaper and maybe still A.J. Brown. Again, Devontae, you talk about Matt Stafford, the way he plays from the pocket. All these teams do it different. Seattle, the defending champs. The one thing is, San Francisco, all of them right now are running and throwing the football. The difference right now in the NFC is it feels like the defense. How important is it this year for these teams to go out there and establish their defensive dominance, and who's close?
What a great question. So let me preface by saying this. There was a podcast that we did a few years ago where we highlighted that the shift is coming in the NFL. And it started with Cam Chancellor and then Aaron Donald, and there was just a wave of defensive guys that were coming into the league that were a different athlete.
Man. But also, can I ask you something, Mo? Do you know when the first time I realized how important defense was? When the greatest show on turf didn't reel off 3, 4, 5 Super Bowl champions. You had one of the best left tackles in all of football. Your defense was solid as hell. You got Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt. You got Kurt Warner, the grocery sacker. Marshall Faulk, one of the best running backs that's ever played the game, period, in the discussion.
You just named like 5 Hall of Famers right there.
And they won 1 Super Bowl. That's when I started realizing how important defense is. And don't forget, when they beat the Titans, how close was Kevin Dyson to tackling homie? I mean, for getting the end zone.
He 1 yard away. It was the longest yard.
What was the linebacker's name?
Mike.
Who?
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
So look, let me give you a quick answer. Also, the Patriots of Welker, Hernandez, and Gronk never won a Super Bowl. And you look at the numbers of that offense; those numbers were incredibly efficient. And then you look at what Seattle did this year, and they have now laid the blueprint of what you need to be a dominant defense. You play quick, and you have athletes that are football players. And that's sort of the trend that we're in now, which is why defenses is making a comeback, and I'm here for all of it.
I am too, and man, we're here for another 30 minutes. That's how blessed we are today. We got mo money, mo problems, mo taxes, mo women, mo answers with Mo Schefter, views from the 22 on the other side. Do me a favor, come back and join me, and always remember, this is so important. The air you breathe is crucial, bro. Go to MemphisMoldInspector.com. Talk to my man, Stan Mosier. I promise you, the air you breathe could change your life, your kid's life, everybody in your family's life. Don't y'all dare touch that dial. Mo Schefter's next. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Not only can you listen to your favorite shows on Sports 56, you can also watch video of the shows live on Twitter and YouTube. Watch and listen every day at Sports 56 WHBQ.
Your home is your best investment, so why not make it the best it can be with help from Gates Lumber? Start with your front door, serving two purposes, curb appeal and security. Gates has solid construction doors built for security, durability, and beauty. See and compare wood, steel, and fiberglass options side by side at Gates Showroom. It's easier to choose when you can see and touch real doors with real assistance from knowledgeable staff helping you choose the right door for your home and budget. So don't just replace your door, upgrade your protection, and Gates Lumber is the right choice. Family owned and operated, serving you for over 100 years with free estimates, free delivery, competitive prices, and quality products. Call 901-942-3201, go to gateslumber.com, or come by their showroom, 1253 South Bellevue Boulevard. Gates Lumber, celebrating over 100 years with a passion for craftsmanship since 1920.
At Jason's Deli, when you're dining in or picking up curbside, you can expect wholesome food and no surprises, just delicious sandwiches, crisp salads, and quick quality meals made with the freshest ingredients and no artificial trans fats, MSG, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial colors and dyes. Around here, a lot of thought goes into what we put into our food and what we take out of it, because you're not just taking a bite, you're getting a taste of who we are. New items are constantly being created to expand our menu for all tastes and special diets with vegan and gluten-free options available. Convenience and on-time delivery you can count on. It's just a click away at jasonsdeli.com, so whether you need to feed 5 people or 5,000, the team at Jason's Deli, they have the credentials and the commitment to keep you satisfied. Freshness is nearby at Jason's Deli with locations at Ridgeway in the Park Place Center, Poplar and Highland, Germantown Road in Cordova, and on Goodman Road in Olive Branch. Jason's Deli. It's wholesome food and no surprises.
Top Gun is the largest indoor range in the Mid-South, but size isn't their only difference. Top Gun has the best instructors with over 300 years combined experience and classes all the way from first shot to master marksmanship. Plus, Top Gun is affordable. Gold membership is just $48 a month. That's just $1.60 a day for unlimited range time, free gun rentals with purchase of ammo, and members lounge access. Top Gun, 2770 Witten Road and TopGunMemphis.com. Always shoot with the best. Top Gun Memphis.
Drivers wanted, drivers wanted. If you're looking for a new ride, we Gossett at Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike. How about sporty 2026 Jetta S, $277 a month? We Gossett. 2026 Taos S is only $327 a month. $327 a month for Taos S. How about Tiguan S at only $355 a month? We Gossett. $355 a month for Tiguan S. You want a new ride? We got you covered at Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike. Remember, it's not a new ride if it's not from Gossett, so get to Gossett Volkswagen today, 1875 Covington Pike, or online, GossettVWMemphis.com.
If you want it, we Gossett at Gossett Motor Cars.
All 36-month lease, Jetta SM 104-280, MSRP 26,426, Taos SMO 6162, MSRP 27,011, Jetta TM 5137, MSRP 25,820, Taos STM 108, 191, MSRP 29,101, Tiguan TMO 14510, MSRP 32,585, includes all rebates and incentives, PF 895, excludes tax on a license with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Offer ends 2/28/26, dealer stock only.
We are Sports 56, WHBQ Memphis and W253DF Memphis with Brett Norsworthy and Bryant Dacus. Weekday afternoons from 3 to 6.
but you got to be willing to take the hit and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Man, I got some really great texts today. I'm not kidding with you. Big credit to all of y'all out there at the Sissy Log Cabin texter listener line where life's too short for ordinary jewelry. Don't screw up. My wife is puts up with me because I went to Sissy's Log Cabin and she has a big rock, doesn't she?
I vouch.
It's beautiful.
I can vouch.
And she has the two little things, like, you know, like the main ring, and then you have like the one that goes behind it and the one that goes in front of it thing.
Triple crown.
Like, it's blang blang.
Yeah, you triple crown that one.
I did good, didn't I? I had to, because I know I'm going to do bad. I'm kidding, baby. I love you if you're listening. You're the only person in the world for me, period. By the way, she's the only person I would sell my house with. Serious heart attack. Moss Real Estate. Call Chas, bro. Buying, selling homes. She'll take care of you better than anybody in the whole wide world. She's the best in the business. She's not just a real estate agent. She's the broker at Moss Real Estate. You can call her at 901-281-6367. 901-281-6367. Check out Moss Real Estate. They don't play no games. Big, small, they do them all. I like that.
I like it.
Check out my girl Chas. I promise you though, she's gonna take care of you. She's gonna get the house that you want, you dream of, and if you're ready to get ready for your house, she's gonna get you everything you deserve and every dollar that you deserve, and she's gonna get it and more. Mo. Speaking of Mo, yeah, here we go. It's time to talk NFL with my man Mo Schefter. Nobody does it better. That's what I'm talking about. Jay's over there bumping today. We got Mo Schefter in the house. We've been talking National Football League because the NFL never sleeps. Mo, what it do?
Man, Jay is trying to bring out the true Mo Schefter on these national airways.
I mean, when you and Johnny's talking, it's like the streets are talking.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Great song. Also, speaking of Dear Summer, another classic from that time period. Johnny, you know how every week we've been saying it's better to overpay than to overdraft?
Yes.
Look no further than the Atlanta Falcons situation right now. Like, the Falcons restructured Kirk Cousins, and they are, because of the way the cap and the CBA and all these things are written, they are able to make him a free agent in March, yet release him with a post-June 1st designation so that they can carry the cap over 2 years rather than 1 year. Now, all of a sudden, everybody made a huge deal out of the Kirk Cousins signing, but yet in one offseason, they can completely erase that problem. But if Michael Penix's knees are what they say they are,
broken,
now that's a problem that you have on your hands for 5 to 7
years.
It's better to overpay than to overdraft.
Brings me right up then, because you just changed my whole view where I was about to go with you, because overdrafting is who I think of when I think of one guy specifically, and it's Ty Simpson. I talked about him in the first segment. I saw it this morning, and I know that you're trying to get people to pay attention to you, and you have to say outlandish stuff, I guess. But I mean, I say outlandish stuff, but they're like usually funny. Like, I'm not out there like saying like, I sure as hell ain't comparing Ty Simpson to Peyton Manning and Matt Stafford. I can promise you that. And that's what Mel Kiper did today. He said he thinks he's got Peyton Manning's brain and work ethic, but he throws a better ball, throws it like Matt Stafford. And I wanted to say, my ass. Peyton Manning, one, came back for his senior year. I always say if I'm drafting a quarterback, I want 30 starts. Why? Because you see the defenses. You start to you change from just using athleticism and going through like your first read and literally just listening 100% to your quarterback's coach, your offensive coordinator. You're learning your system and you're getting the ball to your playmakers. When you're, after a first year of starting, you're actually out there now starting to check. You're making your own calls. You're seeing the defense better. By the third year, you should be running the offense. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you're seeing the field different. I want somebody who trusts their hands, their feet, their eyes, and trusts what they see by the time they get to the National Football League. I don't want them to learn to trust what they see with that speed at that level because I feel like you already missed your shot. Do you know what I'm saying? So getting somebody with so few starts like Ty Simpson and then comparing him to Peyton Manning and Matt Stafford. Again, Matt Stafford, first freshman since Quincy Carter to start for Georgia, played a plethora of games. Peyton Manning came back for his senior year, plethora of games. How the hell are we comparing Ty Simpson to either of these two guys? Is also the Rams who are leaking information? Are they trying to get like maybe the Steelers to go up there and race the first round draft pick or get somebody else interested? Because like when Sean McVay leaks some stuff about how he thinks Ty Simpson would be great sitting behind Matt Stafford for a year, I almost feel like he's like trying to okey doke other teams to go out there and take Ty Simpson early and screw them.
Okay, there's so much to say here, and obviously, my job is to always be honest. So I am not ready to give you my full opinion. However, my hypothesis, I do have a hypothesis because I did get a preliminary look at him, and I guess I can see where they're. No, I don't like the Stafford Manning. I have a different pro comparison. And I think people are going to initially, not agree with this because the athleticism is different. But I'm just talking strictly as a thrower. My hypothesis is that Ty Simpson's pro comparison is none other than Marcus Mariota.
All right.
Now, what does that do for you? It don't do much for me, Johnny.
And he can't run like Marcus.
And he can't run like Marcus. Now the IQ is there, but the frame and the ball security truly scares me. And this is the NFL. Like, size matters. It just is what it is. You can't be 6'0", 6'1", and 6'2", and looking over constantly and trying to find different things. Like, the reality is, I get why people like Ty Simpson. But to me, he's an unathletic version of Marcus Mariota. And that scares me. I'm going to be honest. Again, I got to get in the lab deeper on it. But that's where I'm at with it. He sat behind Hurts and Monroe. Is that correct? In Alabama. So, he went to a pro school. They do pro football there.
I mean,
obviously his dad's a coach.
He didn't learn anything from Jalen and sitting behind him. Jalen's game is so different. And again, he started 1 year with Kalen DeBoer, and he had a good year. I mean, he completed 64% of his passes, 3,500 yards. Their rush game was banged up all year with Jam. He only threw 5 interceptions. He threw 28 touchdowns, but he took 28 sacks, which is not a whole lot. Mm-hmm. But it was in the big games where he was holding on to the ball a long time. And you also have to remember, this is a guy who, only ran for 93 yards on 90 carries. That means he averaged 1 yard an attempt. Okay, he's not going to do anything with his feet. And how many games did Alabama play this year? Because that's how many starts he's got. You know what I mean?
You're right. And I don't want to cut you off, but just to add to what you're saying, I also read something along the lines, and I saw the stats for myself, there was a certain dip in his production, and from reading articles and whatnot, because you know how I am with college ball, everybody sort of correlated to it. Well, it started with the Oklahoma game, and then it just trended downhill ever since, and that correlates with the numbers. He went from above 70% completion to below 60% completion in those sample of games. So there's not a huge sample, but the sample that there is, there's a lot more questions to me than oh yeah, this is our guy. You know, like, does he do certain things well? Absolutely. Like I said, his IQ, he's got some decent ball placement. He's got an ability to throw guys the ball in stride.
Throw him open, yeah. But I mean, again, he had a great wide receiving core.
But also the intermediate and the deep passes, the ball placement is not the same.
Not in the NFL.
So it's different. I don't know. My pro comp, like I said, this is my hypothesis, and I'll see what my conclusion brings out. But my hypothesis is an unathletic Marcus Mariota, and that scares me.
That is
being real. I'm just being real.
No, I'm with you. That's why I'm not absolutely sold on him. Speaking of being sold, what is up with the dead gum? This is like, I feel like this is not real. Like, I almost feel like Chicago might be the dumbest city on planet Earth. Like, I've learned more about Chicago in the last 4 days than I even ever thought I would know. One, I can't believe they spend $3 billion a year on homelessness. And they still got homeless dudes. Like, $3 billion.
Yeah.
I talked about, like, how much the difference between $1 million and $1 billion is. 1 million seconds, because time is easier for us to understand than just dollars and cents. You know what I mean? 1 million seconds is 11 days and 4 hours. 1 billion seconds is 32 years and 7 months. If you spend in $3 billion and you still have a problem with homelessness, you ain't spending your money very well. And the other thing is, if you can't spend $80 million when Robert Pear is asking Memphis to spend $550 on just renovations, just to, like, for a new stadium to be built in Chicago, and that's all you got to pay, that seems like a drop in the bucket. I don't understand how the mayor dropped the ball. That seems crazy. Now you have Ohio who's coming in and saying, hey, how about y'all come on over here, was it Indiana?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not Ohio. Come on over here to Indiana, to this little industrial park that's 40 minutes away from downtown Chicago, that doesn't have the infrastructure, that's a piece of trash. Like, I don't know what they're doing, number one. I don't know how you build a stadium over there. Again, I'm not a civil engineer, but I don't know where you put the parking lot, and I don't see the street accesses. I mean, you talk about how much, like, they couldn't even, like, for, like, what, $20 billion in California, get one piece of rail laid down for that stupid high rail, whatever they were doing. Like, how they going to build the infrastructure on this little piece of crap land over there in Indiana?
Man, listen, this is truly going to be one of the wildest things to follow over the next few years. Now, while what happened last week, it was like the first step of many steps, it was the most meaningful thing that has happened so far. And just for context here, the Bears are not the bad guys.
No.
The Bears are the ones trying to do what's right.
They're trying to do everything they can to stay. Like, I'm shocked at how it is, again, a city they're going to build $6 billion stadium, and they just wanted $80 million.
So they bought, there's a racetrack about, I think, 20 minutes north of Soldier Field. It's got 326 acres, and they bought it for just under $200 million. And there's been a proposal not only for this stadium, but also for Soldier Field of $3.2 billion, and the Bears would put up $2 billion of their money. But the state of Illinois, they don't want to do that. And the state of Illinois is now all of a sudden in a tax war with the Chicago Bears. Despite the long-term benefit to the state of Illinois, they're looking at this from a very
dude. All I know is they still owe $385 million. The city. The city owes $385 million for Soldier Field. If you don't have the Bears there, you're just paying $385 million for them to leave,
bro. And so Indiana was like, wait a minute, y'all gonna put up $2 billion out of the $3 billion?
Let's go.
Come on over here. Let's go. So it's still a ways to go, but it is certainly on track that the Chicago Bears will be the Hammond, Indiana football team. Now, they're going to say the Chicago Bears, but they're going to be playing out of Hammond, Indiana. And if you need more geographical education on that part, I'm sure Myron Jenkins would love to tell you about Hammond, Indiana.
Dude, you know Illinois Governor J. P. Pritzker? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't know who he was until this whole situation went through. By the way, man, he is like, dude, you need to push yourself away. You look just like, remember the Bears?
Yeah. You look like Goose.
Like, dude, like, remember like when they used to do it on Saturday Night Live and the dude started having like a heart attack and he's hitting his chest? Like, who was the guy that played the fat guy from Saturday Night Live?
Chris Farley.
Bro.
Was it Chris Farley? It was Chris Farley.
Chris Farley one, yeah.
Boy, Pritzker looked like the Bears, Chris Farley, man. Like, push yourself away, son. Like, skip lunch today.
Hey, I got roast on this guy. Number one, he looks like a fat Ed Oregon. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you remember the guy from The Longest Yard that said he went to Kansas? Oh, man, I forgot his name. Diaz or something? Joey Diaz or something?
Oh, my gosh. I know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure it's Joey Diaz. He's like a Cuban dude, big dude.
Yes, it is. I had to look it up. Oh, my God, he does. He looks just like Diaz. Holy moly, he's a Chris Farley Diaz. But this is what I found out. So, like, during that, the general manager of the Bears, what is it, Ron Poles?
Ryan Poles, yes,
Ryan
sir.
Poles, Ryan Poles. Ryan Poles was like, I mean, J.B. Pritzker, the governor of Illinois, has got $150 million tax break for his personal hotel in Chicago, and you're telling me the city can't come up with $80 million? I think that was a hell of a shot by the GM.
Definitely. Again, he's got a very short-term outlook on this because he's the one that's been so adamant that we're not gonna give you all this money, you know.
But you again got $150 million last year from the city,
bro. This is bad business. Listen, in a city known for businessmen like George Halas and Al Capone.
Yup.
This dude is he giving them a bad name right now.
I mean, the Bears they're not the first franchise. I mean, 106 years, I believe they've been there.
Yeah, but it's the Bears, you know.
I know.
It's the Bears.
And they just won a dome, so maybe somebody will like be able to do something after October. I get it, bro. You can maybe host a Super Bowl, you know, like have an event there where people aren't freezing. But no,
could you imagine Chicago hosting a Super Bowl, bro?
Dude, the whole city would go buck, man. It'd be awesome.
That would be a great city for a Super Bowl. Great city.
The thing that's so crazy.
I'm with you.
I just, again, the whole thing about this is just, I guess I find it, I just wondered, is Brian Poles, what is it, the McCaskies that now own the Bears?
Mm-hmm.
Are they just basically trying to use Indiana right now to get exactly what they want from Chicago?
See, that's a great question, and that's to show you and I got jaded hearts. I looked into that, and I did some research on that. That's not the case.
Really?
That's not the case. The Bears are kind of upset with the state of Illinois, especially, like I said, they invested in that racetrack that closed down. They spent $200 million on it. You know, and they proposed these plans to either fund this stadium, the new stadium, or renovate Soldier Field. But they was both turned down. There was high evaluations brought back from the state. There was high tax disputes. And Indiana was like, no, you know what? We can do this. This is good for us.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I even think people in Chicago would rather go to a dome stadium that's in Indiana, maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes away, than they would have to go sit in that freezing ass stadium in October, November, and December.
Possibly. I get where people are. I don't like the whole.
I don't want them to move from Chicago to Chicago Bears. And I get what you're saying, but I mean, you know that the McCaskies, this is a financial situation when you can only use that stadium for Chicago and you can only use, it during certain times. You have to look around. I mean, you look at like what they did out in L.A. I mean, they got the Rams and the 49ers playing. I mean, the Rams and the Chargers playing up in that joint. You know what I mean? Like they have hosted already Super Bowls. Hell, I think are they about to have their second coming up? I mean, they have concerts. Like it's become a way, and I hate to say it, the world it's about business. And if you bring in a stadium to Chicago, you want to put a dome on it because you want to be able to bring business 24/7, 365 to your city. And that's what the dome would do. It allowed you to have concerts. It would allow you it would allow you to host a Super Bowl. So again, that's where I guess I feel like the amount of jobs that would be created. You know what I mean? Like, this would be such a financial hit and a $385 million. You just literally lit it on fire if you let them move to Indiana.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
World's crazy, ain't it?
Look, I mean, listen. I mean, the Giants and the Jets, they play in East Rutherford, but that's different. Like that's a different region.
True that.
That's the region where I think 20% of the U.S. population is in that Philly, New York, New Jersey region. Like it's just over the bridge. It's New York. Like that's a whole different vibe to go just over the bridge and into Jersey and New York. Rather than drive down, what's that over there? 94, whatever it is over there. Like, it's a whole different vibe. It's a whole different vibe. The difference between Chicago and Hammond is not like New Jersey and New York.
No, it's like German. It's like literally going to it's actually going to like President's Island. If you lived in Memphis, it would be like going from, let's say, downtown Memphis to President's Island, which is an industrial park over here. Because right now, if you look at Hammond, it has got 70,000 people, but it's all industrial. Like there ain't nothing else.
Correct.
It looks like it would be an absolute for all the people who are out there about like, what do you call it? Green people or whatever, not aliens, like really care about the environment. Environmentalists. Damn, I couldn't get there. Like, that seems like the worst place you would want to build a place like that. It's right there on the water, and it looks like there's just so many things that you would have. Like, the infrastructure would just be insane.
Yeah, like you got because I was looking at Google Maps. Like you got a casino there. You got
bunch of industrial parks and bunch of apartments.
And there's a military base around there as well. Like I don't understand how I'm with you. I am worried about the infrastructure of this thing, like 100%. So I just don't like this. I hope there's a way Illinois finds a way to work it out. I really, truly do.
I mean, the Bears were actually good last year, and now they're going to move right when they get back good.
You see what I'm saying? Like, Chicago's already what if about Derrick Rose. Like, don't do this to the city of Chicago. They deserve better. Les might be surprised to hear me say that. All the blame that I have for his Bears. But I'm a Chicago fan at heart. Grew up with Sammy Sosa and Michael Jordan. So the city of Chicago has been very, very good to me.
Now, I have a great question for you, by the way, also, because I have to get to, because Los Angeles is a destination area, but Las Vegas, sorry. Las Vegas is that destination type place. You know what I'm saying? Like now, have people not gone to Vegas as much? Yes, because you can gamble on your app. You got casinos open in pretty much everywhere, but Sin City's still Sin City, and going out to see the Raiders is kind of a big deal. They have the number one pick, but they also did. It sounds like, are they going to tag Crosby?
No, Crosby's under contract.
Oh,
so he's not like an impending free agent or anything of that nature.
Well, then why is there all why do I keep seeing Crosby top up on my damn timeline?
So apparently, when let's just let's just call a
See, he doesn't have big enough boobs for me to keep reading.
When the Raiders GM Spycheck, who's Brady's boy,
yep.
When they decided to shut him down at the end of the season, after he got a second opinion that said, he
was pissed. Yeah,
that did not go over well at all, and he apparently is very mad still about the way that went down. But the good news for Raiders fans is he's got a very close relationship with the entire Davis family. And there's reports that Clint Kubiak and him are getting along well. There's reports that him and Brady are trying to amend things. So all these, I think some of these, no offense to them, because I think some of them do great work, but I think some of them are just so bored. And Crosby's such a fascinating, high-value player that they're going to talk about him every day, even though there's so many other things they can discuss on these channels and these networks. But not everybody could be happy hour. You know what I'm saying? I truly, in my heart of hearts, I think they got to figure out what they want here. Like, if Max Crosby wants to go contend somewhere else, you trade him, you get some value, you get an influx of talent. If Max Crosby wants to be part of the solution for the Raiders, then Tom Brady can sell it very easily. Like, very easily. That's not something that I gotta wonder if Tom Brady can sell him. And I think he will sell him if the Raiders want him. So me personally, I know this is against the grain of what everybody else is saying, but I think they find a way to amend things. They maybe restructure, give him a little bit more of a bonus. And they tell him, like, look, we got the first overall pick. We got all this money for free agency. Like, the rebuild is here. You're going to be part of it. We could win in the next 3 years. And I think they end up keeping Max Crosby. I really do.
All right, Jay's going to kill me, but I have one more question. I can't believe I took this long to get there. I just kind of went off on the whole Chicago situation. My bad. LaMarvelous. I saw where Eric DaCosta was talking about he's confident that he can get a contract extension that it can be reached with the two-time NFL most valuable player, LaMarvelous Jackson. If you don't realize, this year Jackson's set to count $74.5 million against the cap. That's the second highest in the NFL, FYI. I don't know how they can get better with that. Do you think Lamar and the fact that, Lamar is one of those guys who likes to do it himself. By the way, the other thing is like Jaylen Brown, a guy for the Celtics who, for some reason, gets treated like crap sometimes. He's another smart guy who likes to do it himself. He makes his own deals. What do you think about Lamar's list and this getting done?
If Lamar is smart, and he is, I would restructure and extend immediately. Big reason why. At the end of this year, they can cut him and save $45 million towards the cap for next year.
45. I thought it was 45 to possibly 50. I didn't see the exact.
It might be more. But I know he would only count $35 million towards next year if they cut it. And let's say he has another injury-riddled year.
And you can't put a franchise tag on a quarterback like that either, dude. Especially with a team like it would crush your. It would crush.
Ugh. So if I'm Lamar, I would say yes. Let's get this done. Let them restructure. Let them give him a nice little sign-in bonus. Prorate some of that money. Spread out some of that cap space, and this way you give him security that even if he does have to go through some injuries, he still has that contract. So me personally, if I'm the Ravens, I'm doing it because it's the best for my football team. And if I'm Lamar, I'm doing it because it's the best security for my career. And I see no reason why an organization like the Ravens will not get this done. So I definitely envision an extension for Lamar here shortly.
And possibly the best center in the league. I'm sure you saw they got Tyler Lindenbaum. It's not done. It's not signed, sealed, and delivered. But they've made it an offer. I feel like he can't resist.
Yeah, everybody's like, bro,
sign that damn piece of paper, son.
Facebook, like they think their team is just going to sign every free agent. the best free agents do not become free agents.
No, and Tyler Lindenbaum is the best center free agent. Might be the best free agent realistically. 3-time Pro Bowler. It seems like he's getting better every damn year. Consistent. Sick.
Yeah, I don't think Alec Pierce is going to hit free agency, Johnny.
I don't either.
You know what I mean? So it's football. We love having these conversations, but yeah, I think you extend Lamar. You sign Linderbaum, you create some cap space to get some free agents, possibly a Mike Evans, possibly a Christian Kirk. So don't make this hard. The teams that have non-headline grabbing off seasons are the ones that do things the right way. Don't
look at Seattle last year, bro. Sam Darnold was like a whisper in a lake. Ugh. He's better than Geno Smith.
I know we gotta go, but let's talk about that in 10 seconds or less. The GM for the Seahawks, how do you build a Super Bowl team? Okay, you trade away DK Metcalf and you draft Nick Emenwari. You get rid of Russell Wilson. You get rid of Geno Smith. You bring in Leonard Williams and DeMarcus Lawrence and free agents on beef and here and there. Nothing flashy, just consistently good moves to keep your roster young, to keep your cap space healthy. That's just amazing work by Schneider. It really is.
That is amazing work, and nobody does it better than Mo Schefter. Follow him at Views from the 22. Mo, tell everybody where you're at and what you got coming down the pipe.
Mo_Views22. I am in a bit of a transition period in my life.
We're all transitioning.
Yes. But
not like that, bro. We're keeping our drunk. We ain't Bruce going to Caitlin.
Moneyball Views, baby. We'll be coming out with 2 episodes this week. Mo_Views22, Instagram and TikTok. You'll see them there.
Hey, Mo, I got one question before you leave, man. What do puppies and nearsighted gynecologists have in common?
I don't know.
They both have wet noses. Have a wonderful Tuesday, my friend.
You too, my brother.
That's my man, Mo Schefter. Taking a quick time out. I got some wood to give you on the other side. Don't you dare touch that dial. We're back in 2 shakes on Sports 56, 98.5
FM. Start your day with Sports 56 Mornings with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10, right here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Unlock your new go-to spot, Codes Dispensary in Steele, Missouri, just over an hour from Memphis. When you're ready for a legal, reliable option, they're right up the road. Explore the full menu of top-shelf products in-store and online. Short on time? Order ahead and cruise through the drive-thru for a quick pickup. Stack rewards while you stock up with Club Codes. Earn points for every dollar spent. Codes Dispensary, now open in Steele, Missouri. Supreme Cannabis, that's worth the drive. Learn more at codesdispensary.com. That's codesdispensary.com.
After a car accident, money is on the line, and that's why one call can change everything. NST has spent over 35 years fighting for Memphis families and winning big. The call is free, and you don't pay unless we win. NST is the way to go. Call 683-7000.
It's a new year, and it's the first new sale at Family Leisure. It's the floor model sale happening now. Family Leisure has deep, like diving deep discounts on over 100 display models and in-stock hot tubs, swim spas, even those cold plunges. How deep are these discounts? I'm not allowed to say. So if you've been putting off getting a new spa, then right now is the best time to buy. Here's one price I can let loose. You can get a spa as low as $99 a month. Plus, you can get over $1,000 in upgrades with every spa purchased. One other special deal, you can get an $8,000 spa for only $159 a month. And you know what? Family Leisure is going to throw in some LED lights and waterfalls on most models. Room's got to be made, and so do the deals at Family Leisure, Whitten Road and I-40, where family and fun come together.
Mercedes-Benz Van Center Memphis has serious vans for serious work. At 4430 American Way, they are the Mid-South source for cargo, passenger, crew vans, and custom chassis. Need one or a full fleet? New or used, they've got it with fleet solutions and custom upfits. Certified techs keep you moving with fast maintenance, repairs, and a large parts inventory. Mercedes-Benz Van Center is your Sprinter Van headquarters, 901-237-9302 or sprintervans.com. Mercedes-Benz Van Center Memphis, part of the Tag Truck Center family, driven to keep you on the road.
Let Bryant Dacus and Brett Norsworthy take you home every afternoon. Sports Time on Sports 56. Weekdays from 3 to 6 here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Chris Price here with Metro Builders, your roofing and restoration resource. With single-digit temperatures and ice moving in, frozen pipes and ice dams don't give you much time to react. A busted pipe can flood walls, ceilings, and floors in minutes. And the real damage is often hidden behind drywall, insulation, and cabinets. That trapped moisture can lead to mold fast. Right now, Metro Builders Memphis is delivering immediate emergency water mitigation and response day or night. We can stop the water, document the damage, and help prevent long-term issues before they spread. If you see water stains, sagging ceilings, or active leaks, don't wait. Call us before mold spores spread. Call me, 901-375-1717. That's 901-375-1717. Metro Builders, your roofing and restoration resource. Metro Builders, we don't just build, we build world class. Book us online at metrobuildersmemphis.com. metrobuildersmemphis.com.
Napa Cafe celebrates 28 years in 2026.
Hi, I'm Glenda Hastings, owner of Napa Cafe, and I want to thank you for making us part of your dining experiences. Treat yourself tonight with a delightful dinner. Maybe start with an appetizer like our baked sweet peculiar peppers stuffed with goat cheese and mozzarella, finished with basil pistou, and move on to one of our cozy dishes like the double chocolate stout braised boneless beef short ribs with tonkatsu sauce and creamy mashed potatoes. Or a fresh seafood dish like our pan-roasted ginger-buttered sea bass with cilantro soy vinaigrette. I get hungry just talking about it. Don't forget about dessert, our famous sweet buttermilk pie with brown sugar sauce, or drink your dessert with one of our signature dessert cocktails like the lemon cheesecake martini, lemony, icy, frothy, and dusted with graham cracker crumbs. Napa Cafe, open Wednesday through Saturday for dinner starting at 5 o'clock. For reservations, visit our website at napacafe.com. We can't wait to serve you.
Come join in and celebrate 28 years of Napa Cafe in 2026.
Hey, Marty McNate, I hear you're searching for drivers wanted at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown.
We are, Randy. We've got something for every driver on the road.
Well, I can't wait to hear about it. Hit me.
How about sporty 2026 Jetta S, $277 a month?
That's a great deal. What else you got, McNate?
2026 Teos S, $327 a month.
Teos, $327 a month, and give me one more.
The Tiguan S, $355 a month.
Only $355 a month for Tiguan S.
We've got a ride for everyone at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown.
So if you want a great deal on Volkswagen, you know we Gossett.
So come see me, Marty McNate, at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown, 7420 Winchester Road, or shop online at GossettVWG.com. And remember, your future is what you make it.
All 36 month lease, Jetta S and 104 MSRP 26,426, Taos SMO 6162, MSRP 27,011, Jetta TMW 5137, MSRP 25,820, Taos S TM 108, 191, MSRP 29,101, Tiguan TMO 14510, MSRP 32,585, includes all rebates and incentives, PDF 895, excludes tax title license with approved credit. See for complete details. Offer ends June 28, 26 dealers only.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. I hope everybody's having a beautiful Tuesday. I know I've had a lot of fun. Talked with Mo Schefter from Views from the 22. We talked a whole lot of football. I like talking football.
You two dudes do it the best.
I love the game, bro. Love the game.
I had to tell my guy, man, I said, dude, your 2025 and your return to being able to talk football on a full-time basis in 2025 was MVP.
Thank you.
Not you. I was talking about Mo.
Oh, well, thank you, Mo.
But you were a part. You were a part of the MVP. You were a major part of the MVP run by bring him on to your platform.
See how far kissing ass will get you in this world, people? I promise you, take you to the mountaintop. I have a dream. All you gotta do is kiss a little booty. Dreams will come true. Now, we got a lot to discuss, by the way, me and you, Ham. There's so many things that I want to get into. It's kind of fascinating. Before I jump into a little bit of wood and some bets and some things that are going on around the sporting world, I did want to come back to say, bro, what's up with Fleming?
Did he just
hit a wall?
I mean, no, they hit a wall on their schedule.
Well, I mean, he just his last few games. I mean, this is a guy who's got one of the better strokes that you've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, he probably did hit a wall, freshman wall. You know,
I feel like
put a lot through.
You know, he's been playing a lot. It seems like
he did become the all-time leading single-season freshman point
already.
Scorer.
Yeah, I know.
That was pretty cool for him. Good deal. And you got to think about it. That dude's a freshman, and he's going to pass 600, at least 600 total points for the season. That's stuff that elite level scorers do.
Yeah, but this is a guy who was shooting 52% from the field.
Yeah, you know, hit
and now he's hit a little bitty low. Well, listen, he's gone 22% from the field, 15.4% against Kansas State.
I mean,
he did shoot 60 against Illinois.
And then, you know,
Iowa State. I apologize.
There's a lot of available tape now on him too.
35 against Arizona and 33% last night.
Yeah,
he has hit, I would say, they got tape on it.
And his teammates ain't hitting no shots either.
And they are not. And they've lost 3 straight. And that's kind of crazy to think about Houston, who at one point was number 2, number 1 in the country. I know they were number 2 at one point.
I mean, they dropped down to 5.
And again, they played the number 6, the number 4, and then what was Kansas last night? 13, 14? 14.
They're not playing no Rudy Poos.
And they were also at Kansas and at Iowa State.
At Iowa State, which they should have won that one.
And they kind of that Arizona game, the second half, they just fell apart.
We could get to late March and we're like, yo, you remember that 3-game losing streak they had toward like the end of February?
It could be that way. And Fleming was shooting terrible. You're right. You're right.
It's just one of those where they hit a storm in an unfortunate time. It's kind of
right now, Houston can't buy a 3-pointer. They look like the Memphis Tigers the last 3 games shooting threes.
Emmanuel Sharp is one of their shooters.
Yeah, and he went, I think he went 0 for 6 last night.
Yeah, he's been struggling, you know, but they with them they just have to get back to their true calling card. They like to lock up and play defense.
Damn, Sharp.
Put the game in the mud.
No, he went 1 for 6. Here it is. 1 for 6. 1 for 6. Sharp only had 5 points.
See what I'm saying?
In fact, you only had one starter for Houston in double figures.
And that was Kingston.
And he was 6 for 18 from the field, 1 for 3 for
33% from the field. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to give Kansas their props too. They came in, they rebounded from off that poor showing they had on
Trey
Saturday.
White was ridiculous.
Yeah, you know, and Bill Self can coach him up, man. You know, he's done this. He's all the
Darren Peterson, let's be honest with you. I thought he was average last night. It was really Trey White.
I mean, he was average with 14. Think about that.
And that Tiller dude was grabbing boards left and right.
If his average night like that is 14, then Coach Les was on point with us like, yo, he the best talent out there.
Tell you one thing, it's kind of amazing. Kansas is one of those teams, they just don't shoot threes.
They don't shoot them in an abundance. They
they'll except for when Mario Chalmers hit that damn three.
Well, they had it because all of those dudes could shoot. Mario Chalmers, Sharon Collins, Brandon Rush, all of them could shoot.
I will say, though, every time you play in Kansas, they don't blow the whistle. I mean, you had Houston shoot 9 free throws, and Kansas only shot 20.
Monday night in the fog,
bro. They let you play, bro. I mean, karate chop. Mr. Miyagi said it best. Wax on, wax off. Crane kick. Ha, ha, ha.
You know, Daniel never really did figure out why Miyagi had him doing all them damn chores, though. He was giving you the technique right there, man.
Wax off.
Daniel just didn't want to wax. That's all. Like, we got to be waxing cars and painting garages.
I want to learn karate.
Right.
Oh, man. I got a great one. It says, a Hardwood's theme song should be I'll Be Stroking, brought to you by the Purple Diamond Shake Joint. Is the Purple Diamond open?
First of all, is Clarence Carter still alive?
Clarence Carter.
We would love to have him in studio if he is. But I don't know, man. Is it? What would you say the name of that was again?
Oh, the Purple Diamond Shake Joint. Purple Diamond. I mean, the Purple Church I know is closed. I just didn't know there was a Purple Diamond.
You mean the Purple Diamond that's on Macon Road?
Purple Diamond. I'm looking it up. Memphis, Tennessee. Purple Diamond. Here we go. It's a gentleman's club. Oh, man. That used to be, man, it was a different name back in the day.
I almost said the Gold Club, but they want the Gold Club.
No, Gold Club's on Summer.
Right.
Damn, what did they call that?
Was that Deja Vu? Or?
No, it was like...
It's one of them old joints, though. I know what you're talking about.
Damn it. This is going to drive. 901-360-8255. Let me know. What was the Purple Diamond before the Purple Diamond?
We know it ain't Danny Owens' old spot.
No, it ain't Danny's. What up, Danny? Steve Cooper. What up, Coop? If y'all know that, if y'all get that, that means y'all talked to Steve Cooper before. You know, you like...
I think this is a rumor, but...
Steve Cooper talks like this. I
think it's a rumor, but I heard...
I hope you're not alive, because I don't want to get killed.
I heard they're making a Danny Owens documentary piece.
Damn, bruh. For real?
Which, if they do, I want to watch, but...
I'm watching. All right, Purple Diamond Gentleman Club says Mid-South's finest daily specials. Auntie Lonnie's Kitchen open 7 days a week. Ask your bartender or waitress for a menu. They got a girl half naked eating a cheeseburger. They have happy hour, buckets of beer for $15, 4 to 7. Damn.
That's a win.
Yeah, that is a win right there. I'll go see some naked chicks and drink beer. I forgot I'm on the radio. Anyway, I would really, honestly, because, the reason this is important, because, tomorrow I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. We're going to the Micro Maidens. By the way, I need you to call the Micro Maidens and let them know that I would like to go and use a media credential or something, because I'm me.
I just hate I'm not going to be able to make this journey with y'all, because we'll be getting down talking women's hoops on youtube.com/at94 feet of life tomorrow night. At the same time where this extravaganza is going to commence.
Yeah, Micro Maiden is happening at 3669 South Mendenhall Road. It's a hookah joint. It's the Blue Hookah Lounge.
The hookah joint's going to be taller than the performers.
Blue Hookah Lounge. Yeah, it is. I wonder if they you only get to you can't put sticky icky. It's all like tobacco.
Yeah.
Man, would they know?
If we went in there like that, they would know.
They know. But tomorrow night, the Micro Maidens, it's Dwarf Dancers, it's the Blue Hookah Lounge. I'm going to be there recruiting for the LPL tomorrow night. This is a work event, by the way, Mike Brewer, all you people. If you want to know why my credit card says that, you know now. Man, they got women from 210 to 4'11".
Will you be taking photos with this woman that is 210?
Absolutely. Put a beer on her head, too. We got world famous Bridget Powers. She's been seen on TV and in movies, as well as Saucy Casey, the shortest dancer in the world at 210. They also include the funniest little lady alive, Lily Hart, and tiny stand-up. She's a tiny stand-up comedian. They do say lap dances are not half price. They're full price. Get your tickets now. You can get them at Eventbrite. It says bring your own cash, usually $1 bills and fives. The ATM usually is out of money by the end of the showtime, so bring your own cash.
I just want you and Darian both to know that while you guys will be doing this tomorrow night, I will be making our 94 Feet of Life audience know what you guys doing and why I'm on the show.
Make sure you are, because I'm firing up.
As opposed to not being with you gentlemen on that.
But I'm dead serious, though. This is going to be your job. When you get off work, can you do me a favor? I'm going to send you the information. Call them and let them know I'm coming in and ask them if I can get a media credential for me and Darian. Thank you. I'll tell them I'll drink plenty of beer and buy plenty of dances.
I mean, you had Darian with you, so it's 2 times. Mm-hmm. Unless Darian got to go to Channel 5 on you.
No, he ain't. He's off. We took it
I
off.
think he actually, you know what? He actually bookmarked this night.
Yeah, we did. We took it. He's got it off. He got it off. So tomorrow we're going to be at Micro Maiden's Dwarf Dancers at the Blue Hookah Lounge. Come and see me and all the little shake junt dancers all the way from 2:10 to 4:11. It's going to be comedy. I'm going to be in there having a lot of damn fun. Damn, dog. Summer Riley, though. See, this isn't one shake junt. Chas ain't scared. Better be scared, girl. You ain't seen Tiny Boo Boo. You ain't seen Little Miss Firefly. You ain't seen
Tiny Boo Boo.
Tink Tank. I am gonna have so much damn fun tomorrow. Right now the prices are $23. So yes, give me some tickets. I'm cheap. And I just gave them a whole hell of a lot of free advertising.
I mean, between me, you, and Darian, that's been like months worth of free advertising. Otherwise, because our listeners wouldn't know this was going on, well, some of them probably would because they're a little more degenerate than we are, or just as degenerate.
I don't know, man. I don't think a lot of them would have.
I believe our guy Randy would have known.
I think Randy would have known. I will tell you one thing, though, before when I get off work tomorrow, because I'm kind of excited. I'm going to work here. I'm going to go do Hot 107 with Superman tomorrow till 3. And then I'm going to go probably to a local watering hole for a minute. Give me a little bit of Tito's.
Pre-game.
A little pre-game action. And again, I always drink America's favorite spirit, and America's favorite spirit is Tito's handmade vodka. Why? Because it's 6 times distilled before it's stilled in classic copper pots, an old school method, small batch style. That's why it's got a unique flavor, slightly sweet with a black pepper note. It literally mixes with just about anything, from the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Hell, you can go also to Tito'sVodka.com. They got all kinds of recipes. You can look like you're a little bartender over there. You know what I mean? Make all kinds of people a bunch of cocktails. They're going to be like, damn, this dude's good. But remember, Tito's vodka is the best vodka. It's USA vodka. It's 100% gluten-free. It's made from corn. And I'm telling you right now, it's not going to break your bank because they put a stupid, pretty little bitty bird on it or whatever, you know? Like, why pay a ridiculous amount of money something that's not as good because they made the bottle look better? There's no frills. There's no flavors. There's no fancy labels. It's just the good stuff, baby. It's Tito's handmade vodka. Did I really just do a whole thing on shake junt dancers?
On miniature shake junt dancers.
I mean, I had stuff on LeBron James I wanted to get to.
Miniature.
Looks like I'm bringing it for tomorrow. I had stuff I wanted to talk about and compare Shador Sanders and Fernando Mendoza. Damn. Looks like I'm going to bring it to tomorrow's show.
I got Jaylen Brown on the points, rebounds, and assists combo for plus 40.
You do?
Going over, yep.
You got Jaylen Brown tonight?
Yeah, they're in Phoenix. They're going to wreck the Suns.
Okay.
With no Dylan Brooks.
I'm feeling like this is going to be perfect because, you know, I was doing a lot of stuff last night and I was reading about my man Jaylen Brown. And you know how much disrespect Jaylen Brown gets?
A lot.
I mean, I want you to think about it. Jaylen Brown...
Like 10 seconds worth?
Went to NASA, like interned there, did his own contract, but then they left him off Team USA, Nike trying to screw him.
There you go.
But hey, do me a favor, get out there, make the world a better place. See you on the flip side. Peace.
Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Available locally on your radio dial as well as around the world online.